So far we have not, there have been initiatives. For example, we have formed community watch groups. We have, and it's been a very successful pilot of this project, because community takes on the responsibility of ensuring they know exactly how many households are there, how many children are there. So they are the best people, you know, to take on this responsibility of talking to the parents, convincing the parents to send the children to school. And we've done it. So they are the ones who watch whether teachers are coming on time. The Honorable Minister yesterday said how teachers are always late. Yes, it's a common thing, because teachers are not well paid. So they go in for so many things. They are used for so many things. They go for meetings, to give to Dhaka. They go for other things, for trainings. They are out. They are out for their own business, to do some agriculture work, because they need to supplement their income. So all those challenges are there. It is the community who is now taking on the responsibility of monitoring, ensuring that the teacher is there, ensuring the teacher gets his pay on time. These are things that, you know, can help to make sure.
You mentioned the drop-off percent.
Yes.
There. What are the causes behind that in Bangladesh?
Girls, for girls, poverty, because they are expected to help out at home, look after the other siblings, or they are expected to work as in different labors to earn, to contribute to the family income. Social reasons, pressure from the community as they grow older, early marriages, those are there. And then there is, of course, yes, there is no school. Yes, there are hardly any school. They have to walk for miles, or they have to go by boat. That is a reason why gradually, you know, parents don't feel very safe sending their girls to school. Then recently one other thing has been coming up, which they call it eve teasing. And I don't like the word eve teasing, because eve teasing had a very innocent, a very sweet thing about it. And this is, you know, more than that. It's sexual harassment. Basically, it's, and the Honorable Minister admits it. He has gone to village. He has started a campaign. He has been going from district to district telling people, you cannot do this. You will not get away with this. You will be punished. And he has instructed the thanas, the police officers, to file cases whenever these to protect the victim and not the perpetrator. So the government is alert. We have been putting up spots on television with all channels, including the national TV. For once, the national TV actually aired our TV spots against eve teasing free of cost. And it was, you know, for months it was being shown, to raise public opinion against it and to tell people that it was not an act. Eve teasing is not an act of bravery, of heroism. It's an act of cowardice. So that is the message that is being. Donors have been very.
How government is tackling them?
Well, in Bangladesh, it's a different, slightly different story. Yes, there's ADB, there's World Bank, there's a huge donor consortium supporting it, and due to the global financial changes, it is going to be affected. Definitely, it's going to be affected. But the government is also trying to find ways of supporting its, you know, its own programs, because the government has to do it. Either we have been suggesting cess, you know, like a tax. Why can't it be, if we can pay tax for bridges, why can't we charge 1 taka for education? Why can't we do that? Why can't we have a cess fund and generate money? And I don't know, I wasn't here for the private partner, the private-public partnership, the PPP. Back home, it's a different story. PPP is nobody wants to do. Private sector will not do a thing if they don't see any benefit. So for them, they have to. The first thing is, okay, what do we? Because I'm the one who actually, you know, tries to communicate with them, and I've had discussions with the corporate sector, and say, okay, what do we gain out of it? I said, it's your social responsibility. What do you want to gain out of it? You have been supporting education of so many children. Just like teachers feel good, that we've produced so many, you should feel good that you produced so many. But they want it in numbers. How many children, how many students, how many schools, they want it in quantitative things. So they always look for their benefit. And we are not willing to let go education into the hands of private sector and make it a commercial thing. It's a state responsibility. We insist that the state takes its responsibility. We insist that there are certain areas maybe that they can support. The private sector can probably provide training to teachers on computer. IT is a very big thing now. So probably they can help out in supplying computers or other things. Like in America they do it. That private sector comes in. They provide the set up a computer library or a other library, and they ensure that the school performs. So performance monitoring is very important. How are the schools performing? How many dropouts in each school? That's what our government is doing at the moment, trying to see from which school is underperforming. What is the reason of underperforming? You'll be interested to know. I mean, last year we had a program, we called it a conference of the challenged students. Students who face challenges in passing the SSC exam. We brought them over. We went to the regions, we went to 17 districts. We met the students who have failed. We met their parents, we met their community, we met the SMC, we met the teachers. And we had an open discussion. Okay, we had an open discussion on what went wrong, so that we can, develop recommendations on how to put it right. And from the students, they were very honest. They said, we do not have regular classes. Teachers do not teach us. We are not. If the teacher himself, we do not have an English teacher in school. We do not have a proper maths teacher in school who can teach us. The teacher who knows well expects us to go to his house for private and will teach us in exchange for money. On the other hand, parents said they are spending too much time on cell phone. They are watching too many movies on television. SMC said teachers do not come. You see but these are different dimensions, and they are all right. They're all true. Yes, students do spend a lot of time with all these. You can speak for free all night. All these offers, talk on the phone, talk all night. So what do these kids do? Talk rubbish. Not spent properly is, like they were saying, there are some, like it goes to part of it, because they're all sent on trainings. So that's their salary. Yes, salary goes, and teacher development is there, but the quality concern is the major concern. The quality has, for whatever gaps we have, is quality. Getting teachers. Today there was a discussion on, compromises on that all female teachers and community teachers. Community teachers, if they are given proper training, they can deliver. And at the primary level, I think women are the best teachers. Okay. I think so. There's a, for children, I've been a teacher for many, many years, and there's a kind of bonding. It is a kind of bonding. Children, very tiny children, they leave home, and they find comfort in the teacher. The next person they can trust is the teacher. The Ibtidai madrasas are quite good. They can join the mainstream. Okay. The Ibtidai madrasas, all their taught subjects, gradually go into the mainstream. Other than the Ibtidai madrasas, there are different madrasas which only teach religious lessons. And as a result, what happens, so they can't cheat. So that is, creating, it's not just teaching them a profession. It's interesting. We do that also with, we call it the Junior Secondary Education course. We do it with the Bangladesh Open University, a distance learning mode. And this is a second opportunity for dropouts from the formal and the non-formal school. And we have organized that it's going to be certificated. And, books have been produced on digital books and all that, and lots of children who work during the day come to school on weekends. So that is also another way of actually, trying to get the dropouts to continue and not really, give up totally. They they give up because obviously they have reasons. Obviously poverty is a big reason, and if you can't deal with poverty, you have to. There's no choice. So these are ways that that they can be supported into studying as well as working and contributing. There's a case story here about Nusrat. Please, you can take this.
Yes, thank you.
Nusrat, this girl, and when I went to take pictures of some students, and before the World Cup cricket,